I did not know the Joe Budden Pod had been growing like this. They got like 5, 6 people on the panel right now. But anyway, we're talking about being pro-black and dating outside of your race. So one of these guys is Ish. He is quote unquote pro-black, but he's dating somebody that is white. The other commentator that is very aggressive is Flips, Queen Flips. I think that's the full name. He is going to get into a conversation with Ish about being pro-black and dating outside of the race. But keep in mind that Queen Flip, this very aggressive guy, is also dating somebody Indian. So let's look at the hypocrisy.
African American, and that their experience of discrimination is similar. Is it similar or the same? Well, I just want to clarify that, because checking the box saying you African American and the experiences of looking African American and not looking African American are vastly different. So please clarify for me.
What does looking African American mean?
A person of dark color.
You know what it means.
Yeah, no. I'm not. I did not say.
Fam, I don't gotta run from conversation. I can clearly convey my.
And just a bullshit topic. Even if you look light skinned and you don't look like, a typical dark skinned black person, you're still gonna experience racism. This isn't like the Suffer Olympics. It ain't about who suffers the most. We're all going through the same thing. And I hate this conversation.
Thoughts. So like I said, physically, you can not go through the black experience. You cannot be discriminated upon physically if somebody looks at you and think you are a white person. You will not physically experience the discrimination. But on other areas of life, you can experience the discrimination.
Like what? Red line?
That's like,
nigga, I just...
That's like if you have a ghetto name and if you don't have a ghetto name. If you
why you so angry, nigga?
Because, bro, you trying to argue, and I clearly answered the question.
You trying to make an excuse.
I didn't make one excuse in the world. I clearly answered the question.
Since you're not an analytical person, let me tell you.
I am an analytical person.
A lot of women look up to you, nigga.
I am talking that white woman shit. Emotional shit.
Hold on, listen.
I'm talking about logical shit.
A lot of women look up to you. Talk all this black power shit. They look up to you. I see them in the comments. Nigga, and then when you talk and you're standing next to a white woman, nigga, right or wrong, nothing wrong with it.
Keep going.
Shout out to you.
So there's the allegation right there. You're talking all this black power shit, but you're standing next to a white woman. You can love black people and find love outside the race. That has nothing to do with not loving black women, dating somebody from a different race.
To you, so how can they feel comfortable or confident when a nigga they trying to get the knowledge from is not showing that he loved a black woman?
Who said I don't love black women?
You gotta stop reading.
Answer yourself. Yeah, you stupid. Now, who? I want you to
watch your mouth.
All right, so what? All right, I'm not gonna call you nothing. I want you to answer.
My man said you stupid because he knows this nigga's dumb right here. But you gotta watch your mouth when you work with people like that. That's gonna stick in their memory for sure that you call them a dumbass.
Questions that I ask you directly. Don't tap dance. Who said I don't love black women?
No one.
All right then, so stop inferring.
I said you don't like black women.
Oh, so he said who said I don't like black women? Then he said no one. Then the next sentence later he says, I said. The dude's a clown.
Yo, dog, again, you can't have a conversation with a nigga that's cracking jokes about something.
I'm not cracking jokes, nigga.
Who said I don't love black?
I did, nigga.
You don't know me, nigga. You met me 2 weeks ago.
All right, so I'm telling you what I read, nigga.
I said...
So he read that he doesn't like black women? Again, this makes no sense. You can't tell a dude that he doesn't love black women unless you have unless he's clearly said something that is very contradictory to him loving black women. Like he could say black women are stank or typical racist shit. Then he can say, yeah, you don't love black women. But I haven't seen any of that from this guy. None of that.
You read them speaking, or is that
that's what I'm asking you? I'm asking you a question,
bro. Let's start over.
How can somebody not start over? Don't start over. I'm asking you a serious question.
You're not asking me shit.
How can a woman? People look up to you. They like what you say. How can they have confidence in you if you're not with a black woman? Just answer your Flip. I don't have to be with a black woman.
Keep in mind, Flip. I think it's Queen Flips, my man. Like he's the dumbest name I've ever heard. But my man is, keep in mind, this man's married to an Indian woman. So not only is his question about him wrong, but it's also not consistent with his own values. How can you say somebody's not pro-black because they're dating outside of the race when you're also dating outside the race? Explain that to me.
That's it. That should be the answer. You getting defensive. You don't have to be with nobody you want to be.
Defensive at all.
You ain't talking about black people. This
I asked you a question that you
we
did.
stupid. We should do this, nigga. What you talking about, nigga?
What
you talking about?
All you want to do is over talk.
You get black people jobs, yes, right? Jamaicans.
He put on the show, but listen, stop.
I'm the type of dude I hate arguing with too. Like, my man won't even let you talk. he's gonna yell a question out and then not let you talk.
I'm not trying to cut off anybody
Nigga don't
here.
want to talk. You don't want to have a conversation.
Not you again.
I know, right? I'm not trying to cut off anybody here. I'm just saying, to Flip's point, I could definitely see how it can be controversial or it can make you look at somebody sideways. If you're saying, oh, hey, you're pro-black or you're all about the black family, and then the person standing next to you is not thereof.
I want to hear from Bart.
I mean, being pro-black and being for the black family, those can be consistent. You might have just found a partner outside the black family. Well, actually, no. Now that I say it, it doesn't really make sense. Yeah, if you're all about the black family, then yeah, it does make sense to get a black partner. But I think if you're pro-black, you're not really required to date somebody else that is black or get married with somebody else black. I think being pro-black just means loving yourself and loving your community. That's what it is. That doesn't mean you have to date inside a community. That doesn't mean you have to find somebody inside your community. You could date outside your race and inside your community and still be pro-black, in my opinion. Everybody else has a different barometer for what pro-black is. But to me, if you love, obviously if you support your family, you support your community, which is the black community, then yeah, you're pro-black. It doesn't matter who you date.
I can see how it can be controversial. It's not to say.
I just read the comments, but he don't care. He said he don't care.
Bro, I asked you. I didn't talk about a comment writer.
But that's where I
asked Queen's Flip.
True.
I asked Queen's Flip.
Got it.
What?
And that's it. I didn't know. Like I said, bro, I didn't know the Joe Budden Pod had been getting bigger. It looks like they're getting more guests, having more spicy conversation. I might start tuning back in. But anyway, that's it. I think Ish came off looking good. I think Queen Flips came off looking bad and very ignorant, especially like when your own question is hypocritical to yourself. Like, how can you be flaming somebody for dating outside the race and claiming to be pro-black when you yourself are dating outside the race and probably claiming to be pro-black too? It's clownish behavior. But anyway, that dude came off bad. Then Joe came off as nothing because he didn't really contribute to the conversation. Anyway, that's it. Peace.